So go to the free rider problem. If the provision of public goods were left to the market mechanism, there would be market failure. When we talk about market mechanism, we're talking about the demand for and the supply of labor. Okay, so if street light, the fence, are left in the hands of the private sector, then because these things are strategic to nation building, so if they are left in the hands of the private sector, they won't. It will be under provide. That is the topic, under provision of public goods, because the private sector wants to only provide goods or services that people can pay for. Do you understand?
Yes.
So there's a free rider problem, which makes a public good not interesting or not attractive to the private sector. They can't stop people from using the street light. So that means they cannot provide. They won't provide it. They want to provide goods that are rivalries and that are excludable. That is the private sector. So that's why the provision for public goods cannot be left in the hands of the private sector. If it is left in the hands of the private sector, it will be underprovided. Do you get it? So this is because of the free rider problem. A public good is one where it is impossible to prevent people from receiving the benefits of the good once it has been provided. That's what I just said earlier. Because it has been provided, you can't stop anyone from consuming or enjoying the benefit of it. So there is very little incentive for people to pay for consumption of the goods. A free rider is someone who receives the benefit but allows others to pay for it. So there's a free rider problem. You don't even have the incentive to provide it, to pay for it, because you making payment or not making payment, you will still enjoy it. So what's the point paying? So people are paying tax and you're not paying tax, but taxpayer money is used for street lights. Taxpayer money is used to build bridges, to build roads, to construct infrastructure. So what if irrespective of you paying or not paying, in as much as others are enjoying the benefits, you have to enjoy the benefit. So that gives you that doesn't give you the incentive to want to partake or to want to contribute into it. That's why the private sector would never produce it. Do you get the point there?
Yes.
So in the free market, national defense is on, okay. If we had that, okay, we talked about that, but individual citizens could increase their economic welfare by not paying for it. So most of the reasons why individuals would not want to pay for public goods are because they don't pay, their level of income increases. When they pay, the level of income drops. But you're not making a payment means you are able to save that amount of money you are supposed to spend. That increases your income.
Yes.
Do you understand? So
it increases my net income.
No, not disposable income. Disposable. The amount of money you are supposed to spend. Disposable income is the amount of money you are supposed to spend or save. So if you are not spending it, it means you are saving it. Do you get the point there?
Yes.
So a firm attempting to provide defense services would have difficulty charging for the product since it could not be sold to benefit individual citizens. So the result would be that no one would pay for defense and therefore the market would not provide it. The only way around this problem is for the state to provide defense and force everyone to contribute to its cost through taxation. So there is the free rider problem, which is even a problem to even government, because government doesn't make money from anywhere. Government makes money from taxpayer money, right? So if government is spending on healthcare, the spending of government on healthcare might mean that government will not be able to spend on education. Why is government not be able to spend on education? Because some people are avoiding tax, some people are evading tax. So the amount of tax revenue made by government is not enough. So it means provision of public goods is not even favorable to government if people are evading or avoiding tax. Do you understand? So
yes.
The solution to the free rider problem is for government to try to find what we call quasi-public good. Quasi-public goods. These are goods that are partially private and partially public. So now that government is going to build the bridge, so for you to pass through the bridge, you pay a toll. You see, you pay a certain amount of toll. That makes it a quasi. It's provided by government, but government has found a way to force people to pay certain amount.
Yes.
Do you understand? So we can't actually call it a private good, because some people will still find a way around it. And we can't call it a public good because some people are paying for it too. Do you understand? So that makes it quasi. So it's partially public, partially private. Do you understand at that point, please?
Yes.
So examples of those goods are also for television viewers. So you subscribe to watch some channels. Do you understand? So
Yes.
they are quasi-public goods. So they are not really excludable. They are not excludable and they are not non-excludable. They are in between.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand? So there is a free rider problem. A free rider is that individual who enjoys the benefit of what he or she doesn't pay for, or who enjoys the benefit and makes others to pay for it. That's a free rider. So the free rider problem comes because the private sector would not want to produce goods or services that people would not pay for. Because whatever resources they use, they are factors of production. Do you understand? So there are resources that they have to pay for too. So that makes it that way. Any question about it? So the only solution to the free rider problem is for government to provide what? A quasi-public good.
Quasi-public good.
Is it clear? Any question about it?
No.
Good.